March. It is one of my favorite places in the entire world. My friends and fans in Japan have been so supportive of me and my family for many, many years, and I thank them for their love and support.
I love Japan. Such a home. I love you. I love Japan.
It was 1973, and on April 23rd, the Jackson 5 arrived in Tokyo at 6:30 p.m. at the Haneda Airport on JAL Flight 51. April 24th, the Jackson 5 gave a press conference about the upcoming Tokyo Music Festival at the Tokyo Prince Hotel. Later, the Jackson 5 attended the Tokyo Music Festival Eve party. April 26th, the Jackson 5 visited a Japanese garden covering approximately 20 square meters at the Takawana Prince Hotel, where they were staying. The garden was designed by Teiji Kusuoka, who also worked on the new Imperial Palace. April 27th, the Jackson 5 gave their first performance at the Tokyo Music Festival Week, held at the Imperial Theater. April 28th, the Jackson 5 traveled to Hiroshima, where they visited the Atomic Bomb Dome and the Peace Memorial Museum. At a tea party at Shukian Gardens Yuite, Michael and Randy experienced Japanese baptism for the first time. Later that day, they performed at the Yubian Chokin Hall. April 29th, the Jackson 5 traveled to Kyoto, where they visited Kiyomizudera Temple and Heian Shrine. April 30th, the Jackson 5 performed at the Kosai Nenkin Hall in Osaka. The concert was recorded and released on October 31st, 1973. May 1st, the Jackson 5 performed in Osaka for the second time at the Festival Hall. May 2nd, the Jackson 5 come back to Tokyo to perform their last concert at the Nippon Budokan before leaving Japan to fly back to the US on May 4th. 1987 marked Michael's second visit to Japan. September 9th, Michael arrived at the Narita Airport in Tokyo at 4:15 p.m. to kick off his Bad World Tour. He stayed at the Capitol Hotel in Tokyo. September 10th, at a social gathering hosted by Michael's pet agency, Michael visited children where they danced and did such activities as acorn rolling. Later that evening, Michael met Saiko Matsuda, a Japanese singer. Then at 7 p.m., Michael visited the Korakuen amusement park that was open exclusively to him. September 11th, Michael visited Shinagawa Sony headquarters on the 10th floor named Media World. Later that evening, Michael went out to shop in the Hibija neighborhood. He stopped by at a video equipment store. September 12th, Michael rehearsed for the Bad Tour for about an hour and a half at the Korakuen Stadium hours before kicking off the tour. Later that evening, Michael performed for the first time at the Korakuen Stadium in Tokyo. September 13th, Michael performed at the Korakuen Stadium for the second night. September 14th, Michael performed at the Korakuen Stadium for the third night. September 15th, Michael went shopping in Tokyo. He was spotted at the Nihonbashi Maruzen, Wako, Hibiya Arcade, and the Ikebukuro Seibu department store. September 16th, Michael went to CBS Sony Shinomachi Studio to record his vocals for the duet Get It with Stevie Wonder. September 17th, Michael took the Shinkansen train from Tokyo to Osaka. September 18th, Michael visited the Osaka City Hall where the mayor of Osaka presented him with a key to the city. In the evening, Michael attended a social gathering at his hotel where he watched multiple performances. September 19th, Michael performed at the Hankyu Nishinomiya Stadium in Nishinomiya. September 20th, Michael performed at the Hankyu Nishinomiya Stadium for the second night. September 21st, Michael performed at the Hankyu Nishinomiya Stadium for the third night.
Yoshiaki, I know you're out there watching us. I hope such a brutal and heartbreaking thing never happen again. And I love you.
September 22nd, Michael took the Shinkansen train back to Tokyo. While on the train, families and fans were invited into a private room with Michael, where they were given the opportunity to take photos and get autographs. September 23rd, to celebrate the success of the Bad album in Japan, Michael was presented with Japan's first gold CD by Sony Epic. Later at nighttime, Michael went shopping at the Hanko Hinkan store in Ginza, Tokyo. September 24th, Michael visited the Tomisaka police station in Tokyo, which was in charge of security at the Korakuen Stadium. Later that evening, Michael visited Japanese composers Isao Tomida's home. September 25th, Michael performed at the Yokohama Stadium in Yokohama. September 26th, Michael performed at the Yokohama Stadium for the second night. Before the show, he met with Bon Jovi backstage. September 27th, Michael performed at the Yokohama Stadium for the third night. Before the show, Michael gave an interview to Molly Meldrum.
It's hard to say how one creates music because it's hard for me to take credit. I feel it's more spiritual and heavenly than I can't take credit for it really.
After the concert, an after party was hosted by Pepsi and took place backstage and at Michael's hotel, where Michael and his parents, who came to see the show, and his sister Latoya met with Japanese public figure Minako Honda and singer Shigeru Matsuzaki. September 28th, around 9 p.m., Michael arrived at the Ginza district in Tokyo. At the Ginza 4-Chrome intersection, he posed for photos for the Nippon television special. September 29th, Michael visited Disneyland in Tokyo to view the screening of Captain EO that was opened as an attraction on March 20th that year. He then enjoyed the rides in the park that was privately rented for his visit. September 30th, Michael visited the Nagatacho Elementary School in Tokyo, where he gifted the school an autographed portrait and received a school cap. Later that evening, Michael attended a party hosted by NTT and Pepsi. October 1st, Michael visited the Yamaha Musical Instrument Store in Shibuya District, Tokyo. October 2nd, a photo shoot took place at the Roppongi Art Center Annex, Tokyo, for overseas media, where Michael was posing wearing a samurai outfit as well as posing next to women dressed in kimonos. October 3rd, Michael performed at the Yokohama Stadium in Yokohama for the fourth night. October 4th, Michael performed at the Yokohama Stadium for the fifth night. October 6th, Michael met Sony chairman Aiko Morita at Sony headquarters in Tokyo. They enjoyed a 40-minute conversation where they talked about philosophy amongst other topics. October 7th, Michael took the Shinkansen train from Tokyo to Osaka. The Shin Osaka train station was full of stars due to James Brown's arrival and Bon Jovi's leave the same day. October 8th, Michael was suffering from a fever and sore throat and was taken to the Osaka Police Hospital in the morning. The doctor diagnosed him with acute laryngitis and recommended the cancellation of 3 concert shows. The Osaka shows were therefore postponed. The following day, Michael released a statement. "I'm very sorry for the inconvenience caused to my fans. I hope to get better soon and look forward to seeing you all again." October 10th, Michael performed at the Osaka Stadium in Osaka.
Thank you! Domo arigato! Ow!
October 11th, Michael performed at the Osaka Stadium for the second night. Due to heavy rain, the show started 80 minutes later, and before showtime, Michael announced a statement saying, "If I slip and can't dance anymore, I'll do an extra performance on the 13th. October 12th, Michael performed at the Osaka Stadium for the third and final night, concluding the Japan leg of the Bad tour. Before the show, Michael's personal chefs Sanjo and Takaya, during his Japan stay, made sure Michael was properly fed and nourished. October 13th, Michael visited the Osaka Castle in Osaka. However, due to the large crowd caused by his visit, had to cancel the castle tour midway. Later that evening, Michael attended a birthday party for Sony chairman Aiko Morita's wife, Yoshiko, held at his home. See, Michael was there. October 15th, Michael traveled back to Tokyo and visited the Nissan Opama factory. When Michael was invited to take a test drive, he opened the door and sat down in the back seat. In response to the attention of everyone, he joked, "I don't know how to drive." Later that evening, Michael had dinner at the Shiosai restaurant in the Ottawa Hotel Nomori in Hayama. At the dinner, Michael met Yuko Asano, a Japanese actress and singer. October 16th, Michael liked the Space Prince art book so much that he invited the author Mutsumi Inomata to his hotel room at the Capital Tokyo Hotel in Tokyo and requested a personal drawing. October 17th, after Michael recorded additional material for The Way You Make Me Feel at the CBS Sony Roppongi studio, he spent about an hour relaxing at the Yomiuri Land in Tokyo. October 18th, Michael attended a production meeting for a special Japan commemorative medal at Ginza, Tokyo. He then donated some items to a charity auction at the Shibuya Ward. October 19th, after 41 days in Japan to launch his first solo world tour, Michael left Narita Airport, Tokyo at 10:22 a.m. to fly to Hong Kong. 1988 marked Michael's third visit to Japan. December 8th, Michael arrived at the Narita Airport in Tokyo for the second leg of his Bad World Tour. Later, Michael checked in at the Capital Tokyo Hotel where he stayed for the rest of his visit. December 9th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium in Tokyo. December 10th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the second night. December 11th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the third night. Before the show, a family of a 9-year-old fan, Ayana Takada, were invited backstage and presented with a signed commemorative board and VIP seats. She was the 4 millionth attendee of the Bad World Tour.
I have to go. I'm really late.
December 16th, Michael visited Sega in Tokyo, toured the development department, and played Mega Drive and Galaxy Force video and arcade games. December 17th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the fourth night. December 18th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the fifth night. December 19th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the sixth night. December 22nd, Michael took a tourist bus to the Gunma Safari Park in Tomioka. He made donations to the local welfare funds for children orphaned in traffic accidents and for animal protection, and left behind merchandise and autographs. December 23rd, the Choshihane Taiko Preservation Society was invited to a welcome party sponsored by Pepsi and Nippon TV at the Capital Tokyo Hotel in Tokyo, as Michael expressed a desire to watch some Japanese drumming. In the evening, Michael went to the Shio Dome White Theater to see a magic show by Siegfried and Roy. December 24th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the 7th night. December 25th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the 8th night. At the end of the show, he brought out bubbles and waved to the fans. December 26th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the 9th and final night. The Bad Tour in Japan set a new record with a total of 23 shows and an audience of 1 million people. The next day, Michael flew back home from Tokyo to LA. 1992 marked Michael's fourth visit to Japan. December 9th, Michael arrived at Narita Airport in Tokyo for the Dangerous World Tour. Later, Michael checked in at the Capital Tokyo Hotel. December 10th, Michael was welcomed at the US Consulate in Tokyo in recognition for his humanitarian efforts through his Heal the World Foundation. During a press conference, Michael was presented with a check for $10,000 for the Heal the World Foundation by the tour sponsor Pepsi. December 12th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium in Tokyo.
I love you. Heal the world.
December 14th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the second night. December 15th, Michael visited the Sega Enterprises headquarters in the Haneda district, where a meeting was held regarding the development of Michael's new game software. December 17th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the third night. December 18th, Michael visited the Tokyo Communication Arts College, which supported the Heal the World Fund, accompanied by the school's advisor, Reiko Yukawa. They observed the classes and practical training sessions and applauded the students who performed. Later that evening, Michael visited Disneyland Tokyo. December 19th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the fourth night. December 21st, Michael visited the Sega Enterprises headquarters in the Haneda district again. He was shown new and unreleased Sega items and met with Chairman Iso Okawa. December 22nd, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the fifth night. December 23rd, Michael released a statement advertising his Heal the World Foundation. December 24th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the sixth night. Before the show, Michael delivered a message to Nippon Broadcasting System's radio station and met with Shizuka Miura, the founder of Sailor's clothing brand.
I'm Michael Jackson, chairman of Heal the World Foundation. This is a special message for all of you listening to Nippon Broadcasting System and Music Time. I will be performing at the Tokyo Dome between December 12th to the 31st. I want to hear what you perceive to be the biggest problems in our world and the best solutions on how to solve them. Please join me in healing the world and making it a better place to live in. I'm looking forward to meeting the winners at my concert at the Tokyo Dome. I love you all very much. Sayonara.
December 26th, Michael flew to Nagasaki, Ken, to visit the amusement park Huisten Bosch with the 3T. During their 3-day stay, Michael and his nephews were presented with a rookie doll. December 29th, Michael and the 3T flew back to Tokyo and visited Disneyland Tokyo. December 30th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the 7th night. December 31st, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the 8th and final night. After the show, Michael met with Japanese artist Kenji Koga in his hotel room, asking to help him illustrate an amusement park project for underprivileged children around the world called Wonder World of Toys. After spending the whole night discussing, the next day Michael went to Narita Airport, Tokyo for a flight back to LA. In 1993, Michael came back to Japan, which marked his fifth visit there. September 7th, Michael arrived at the Fukuoka airport in Fukuoka for the second leg of his Dangerous World tour. He then took a bus to Huisten Bosch theme park in Nagasaki, where he stayed for 2 days. September 10th, Michael performed at the Fukuoka Dome Stadium in Fukuoka. September 11th, Michael performed at the Fukuoka Dome Stadium for the second night. The next day, Michael went to Fukuoka airport and then flew to Moscow, Russia to continue his Dangerous tour. 1996 marked Michael's sixth visit to Japan. December 11th, Michael arrived at Narita Airport in Tokyo for the first leg of his History World Tour. December 12th, Michael went to Tower Records in Shibuya, Tokyo for a handprint engraving ceremony to commemorate his Japan visit. December 13th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium in Tokyo. December 15th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the second night. December 17th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the third night. December 18th, Michael visited Sega headquarters in Tokyo with Omar Badi, where he shot a Sega mystery game until 10 p.m. Michael was introduced to Sega's VR technology and had a tour of the then upcoming arcade games. Later, he filmed a version of digital dance mix Sega Saturn, which was to be released as Nami Amuro's first release the following month. December 19th, Michael visited the Sega Tokyo Joypolis amusement park in the Odaiba district with Omer Body. Later that evening, Michael attended the Japanese premiere of Ghosts at the Yurakucho Center building. December 20th, Michael performed at the Tokyo Dome Stadium for the 4th night. He then traveled to Fukuoka to continue the tour. December 26th, Michael performed at the Fukuoka Dome Stadium in Fukuoka. December 28th, Michael performed at the Fukuoka Dome Stadium for the 2nd and final night. December 29th, Michael headed to Fukuoka Airport and left Japan to fly to Brunei for the next show of the History World Tour. Michael's 7th time in Japan was in 1998. July 24th, Michael arrived at Chiba for a press conference announcing the establishment of Michael Jackson Japan Company and a theme park construction plan. At his hotel, Michael was presented with a commemorative award. July 25th, Michael attended the Kickboxing Champion All-Star match in Tokyo. He was presented with a kimono and a black belt and was honored with the president of the International Karate Club title. Later for dinner, Michael went to the teppanyaki restaurant Dante in Akasaka, Tokyo. July 26th. Due to Michael's son Prince getting sick, the conference plan for the day was cancelled. July 27th. The Michael Jackson Japan Company establishment press conference was held at the Hotel Okura in Toronomon, Tokyo. The company was intended to build theme parks and sell toys throughout the world. In the evening, Michael was presented with a letter of appreciation at the Karate Olympic Promotion Committee launch party. He watched Joe Yamanaka's show, ate Kappa Sushi, and received the Honorary President's Badge from the World Karate Foundation Director Hashi Yukio. July 28th. Just before returning to the US, Michael stopped by Tokyo Joypolis and enjoyed 8 different attractions for over an hour, then headed to the airport. 2006 marked Michael's 8th visit in Japan. May 26th, Michael arrived in Tokyo with his children, nanny Grace, and manager Raymond Bain to attend the MTV Japan Awards ceremony. May 27th, Michael attended the MTV Japan Awards ceremony at Yoyogi Olympic Stadium in Tokyo, where he was presented with the MTV Legend Award. Later, he met Rihanna backstage. May 28th, Michael visited a children's welfare facility, Hoshimi Home. He enjoyed about 40 minutes of interaction with his 3 children and the 160 other children at the facility.
Please document everything. Action, reaction, cause and effect. Okay. From them to me, from me to them. All you know that song? Something Sukiyaki.
Why Japan in particular?
Why did I choose to come to Japan in particular? Because I love the culture, I love the people, and they're always so gracious and loyal and kind, and I just really, really respect their way of doing things, their way of life.
May 29th, Michael attended a private party at Velour, a high-end French restaurant in Minami Aoyama, Tokyo. He greeted everyone with a smile and shook hands, posed for photos, and signed autographs. May 30th, Michael and Grace took the kids to Tokyo Disneyland at 6:30 p.m. Around 11 p.m., Michael went to Big Camera in Yurakucho, Tokyo, and did some shopping. May 31st, Michael made a surprise appearance on Smap Smap television variety show in Tokyo at Wangan Studios. After their performance, Michael insisted on not leaving without saying goodbye, so he waited until all the filming was finished to do so. June 1st, Michael and Raymond Bain signed an agreement appointing her as his personal and general manager and president of his new company, the Michael Jackson Company. The next day, Michael left Tokyo to fly back to Bahrain. The last time Michael visited Japan was in 2007. March 4th, Michael arrived at Narita Airport, Tokyo around 4 p.m. with the kids for an art design contest to be used on his then upcoming website. After being welcomed by the Miss Universe finalists, Japanese model Chibana Kurara escorted them around the lobby where over 500 fans were waiting, and then they were driven to the hotel. March 5th, Michael went to Big Camera in Yurakucho, Tokyo. He entered the store through the front entrance after closing time at around 10 p.m., enjoyed shopping for about 2.5 hours, and left through the side entrance just before 1 a.m. March 8th, Michael attended the premium VIP party with Michael Jackson at Studio Kosh Shinkiba, Tokyo. For 400,000 yen, around $2,600 US, fans could buy a personal meet and greet picture opportunity with Michael. March 9th, Michael attended a fan appreciation event in Tokyo where for 15,000 yen, around $100 US, fans could get a chance to see Michael on stage. March 10th, Michael visited about 3,000 US troops and their family members gathered at a fitness center at Camp Zama in the south of Tokyo. Later, he took a helicopter back to the city and landed at Hardy Barracks helipad and had dinner with the Michael Jackson fan art winners. March 14th, Michael and his entourage left Tokyo to fly to London.
I love you and thank you for your love and support. God bless you. I love Japan. Very much.